What's going on, everybody? So, as you know, I am in my cosplay closet with a lot of my costumes and all that. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about the fact that the UN lost the battle for taking anime down. Yes, the UN tried to ban anime, and what this means again is that we don't. Well, what this really means is that we won the battle, but they will try to keep pressing the sun. So the three countries that said no are the United States, Austria, and Japan. Yes, Austria, the country actually the in Europe, which actually is really surprising. Not Canada, not the Britain, not China, but Austria. So the United States, Austria, and Japan said no way, Jose, because they had some good key points. The UN basically said that this would be child pornography. I mean, the underage girls, but for a moment you have to think about it. Anime has had some underage girls, right? The lollies, which surprisingly have always been around. And as you think about it, like Chibiusa, Wendy, you also have many characters who are underage. And I mean that's it's like whatever. Because the point I'm trying to make is the fact that what it doesn't make any sense is the fact that as an anime fan myself, I have to honestly say that the UN really kind of was really pushing for this to ban all anime. Well, the result, if it would have been approved, would have been terrible. Because the three reasons why is that the voice actors to do the roles of the characters don't have a lot of money. And this is, let me just say, the voice acting business is hard to get in. I mean, you have Ryan Bartley, Brittany Karbowski, Rena Pakela. You also have Michael Ditama. You have a lot of voice actors out there, and from video game to anime that just do various stuff. It really would push with the push that they try to make would be horrible because Japan is known for the anime that they produce and it comes to the United States and goes all over the world. Reason why it comes to the United States, second because well Crunchyroll gets the authority to actually use the anime for the English dubs or just to leave it. Crunchyroll has the authority to actually get the anime straight out, so that means it's a good result. And I really did have to say that the UN is going to keep pushing this, and pushing this. Let's think why. Because number one is that the reason why that these three countries is that they had good points. The United States said that if it doesn't have real if children are not really portrayed in it and it's all fake drawing wise and it's used in the animation, it's okay because it breaks it would basically break freedom of speech, which we have here, which is the First Amendment of the United States, all freedom of speech. And Japan basically said that they basically put it out there that they know what they are doing, and that's a pretty good side. Austria, on the other hand, had the best one, saying as long as it doesn't have portray real children, if it's animated, doesn't have real people being affected, then it's okay. So necessarily saying that Austria, United States, and Japan really pushed this to a good point. So I honestly had to say that the United States really did well on this, and I'm glad. The UN will be trying to push this further, but I think that these three countries, Austria, United States, and Japan, really did make their marks by showing the world that it's not all children, and it's okay because it's a drawing. But people will say, "Oh, that's drawing. It's she's a 16-year-old. She's a 4-year-old girl." Well, think about this: the Asian And if you think about it, I'm not just saying from my perspective, if you think about it, Asians look very young. And that's true. I mean, seriously, that's all true. I mean, they have genes of young looking young. Reason why? Well, let us say that they have genes that make them look young. Like a girl that's shorter than me could be 32 years old, and she has her she gets card, but they know that, and that's the whole entire thing, that young genes are in Japan, and that's how this entire thing that's how basically this entire thing started. From my point exactly, I want to say that this makes no sense. I really do hope that the UN will open their eyes, but personally, I don't think so. But what are you gonna do? Honestly, it's just disappointing. I mean, Canada, really, Canada didn't get involved in it. Um, like countries like the UK didn't get involved in it. France didn't get involved in it. It was really shocking. But I really do like the fact that the United States do say, hey, this will affect the freedom of speech that we have here and freedom of speech everywhere and the freedom of creativity. And it does. I mean, this will ruin the freedom of creativity that Japan, United States has with all this. Reason why? Well, you don't like countries like Middle East don't particularly favor this. And that's the way things are over there. But if you look at Japan, the United States, we have freedom over here where we can express ourselves to show that create freedom of speech, freedom of creativity is necessary, and anyone can do it. All in all, I think the UN will keep pushing this. So we may have won the battle, but the war is just beginning. Honestly though, I really am sad that other countries didn't get involved in it, because anime is fake. It's not real. I mean, it isn't. It's not real. There's no definite, like, there's no children being involved in it, and even with adult genres like certain ones, they basically said that it's all fake. There's nothing. There's no one being harmed, and even if lollies are in anime, it's like, that's cute, right? I mean, you have a lot of lollies. League of Kana. Yeah, she's cute too. Anyways, the point is that the UN will try to keep pushing this, but I'm hoping that this will open their eyes, and the United States, Japan, and Austria, awesome to you, because this is really awesome. I'm glad these three countries said, hey, don't do this. And all three made three key good points. And you know what? That's awesome. So, anyways, what do you think? You think the UN? Do you think the UN made a great mistake? You think the UN started something that they didn't? You think the UN started something that they shouldn't have stepped into? Or what is your opinion? Put it down. And put it down. I would love to see it. Anyways, that's all the time for. Please hit that bell, like and subscribe. Hit that bell for more content. Follow me on Instagram at Stephen Keymaster Cosplay, and on Twitter. You can check me out there. Plus, I also have a Facebook cosplay page at Stephen Keymaster at my page. You can check it out there, please. That will be fantastic. Anyways, that's all the time for, and it is going to be awesome. Anyways, the UN lost. Let's keep the winnings up. Bye, everybody. Peace out.